Hello. Today we are playing more Unicorn Overlord. It's such a goofy name for the game. Still can't quite get over it. I'm here actually. I think there we go. I think my audio interface is a bit far away here. I need to adjust it closer to me again. But yeah, Unicorn Overlord. Should be a fun time. Last time we just finished up saving our priestess, saintess, whatever you want to call her. She's a priestess. Okay, Scarlet. We just rescued her in the last one. We captured this big enclosed wall city. They also gave us the option of visiting either Drakenhold or Elfheim next. I'm leaning towards Drakenhold because it sounds like Elfheim is the main story progression. But we can also go to Drakenhold, and it sounds like maybe there's dragons, and we get to help our... I can't remember if it was sister, cousin, but yeah, we get to help someone else out from the extended royal family. So I think that's what we're gonna do next after we finish clearing out this main region. But okay, hello. Lord Renault was a man changed after he capitulated to those foul Zenoirans. He joined their side without so much as a second thought, lending them both materials and manpower alike. I mean, apparently he was brainwashed, though. So again, it is kind of weird that he ran away from the scene, because everyone else, when they were brainwashed, they did not have any recollection of what happened since the brainwashing. So why would he run away if he didn't know what he had done wrong? So who knows, maybe he wasn't actually brainwashed? I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Lord Renault was a fine knight once. A shame such can only be said in the past tense. Was it defeat at Zenoira's hands that caused his heart to sour? I can only wonder. 2 men from the Liberation saved our lives when there were bandits chasing us through the city. Sir Clive is the one who rescued me. He's so strong and determined, yet holds such steely depth in his eyes. It was the gallant Sir Hodrick who helped me out. He's got a heavy presence, but somehow understated too. I see. What do we got over here? Got some more scrap metal. Nice. The wall to the north here used to safeguard our city against both Drakenhold and Bostoria. But with everyone under Zenoiran control now, it serves no purpose. You can walk straight through. Okay, so it does seem that the whole world is ruled by Zenoira currently. This area used to be a disputed territory between us and Drakenhold, but that was a long time ago. Years before Zenoira came along. Nowadays, all the battering rams and catapults are gathering dust. A fair few termite droppings, too. Okay. I'm in the mind to do a spot of map making, but I've far too many years for that kind of travel. Perhaps you'd let me copy off yours instead? I'll happily pay you for the privilege, of course, though my price will depend on how complete it is. Why don't you aim for 10% of the map to start? You really did it. Just give me a few to copy this over. Okay. Honestly, I thought I'd spend my twilight years traveling the world and making maps. But Zenoira put an end to that. Why don't you come back once you've filled 25% of your map? I think there's 5 regions, so yeah, we'll definitely need to at least uncover one more region. Oh, bottom right, we have 20.8%. We've definitely explored more than I thought. Honors symbolize your success as a commander. The more you've got, the greater the army you can lead. Though speaking for myself, I never know if I should use them to get more units or to add slots to the ones I already have. Definitely adding slots to the ones you have. Way more useful. Drastically more useful. It's not a question at all. You're with the Liberation, right? Mind passing a message to that red-haired fella you got with you? He saved my sister when she fell in the canal. Go right in with full armor, no less. Now all she talks about is the Crimson Knight that saved her life. He's our hero. Lord Renault was a horrible tyrant who worked us to the bone, and deeper. But now, we're finally free. After his defeat, Lord Renault simply disappeared. Strange, isn't it? You can find an awful lot of mercenaries in big cities like this one, though not too many are keen on fighting an uphill battle. Liberation's got a long road ahead of it. We owe our stability to the Liberation and their generosity. You may not realize, but they've lent us no small number of soldiers. Seeing Lord Renault like that helped me realize that there are no guarantees in life. I only hope I go strong enough to protect my home, no matter what may come of it. Okay. Well, we talked to everyone.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
What do we got here? Interrogator's Bow has extra base passive points and magic defense. That's a pretty interesting combo.
Be seeing ya.
I did not mean to leave.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right
so
place.
it gives you Healing Hunter, which activates after an enemy uses healing magic. You'll instantly attack the person healing? Wow. Ignores 30% of the target's defense. That seems very good. I think I will buy that. Here, first let's compare stats. Yeah, that's... Oh, I guess we... So we would lose access to the damage over time effect of the flame bow. Maybe we don't buy this yet then. And then we have the Lapis Pendant, which just gives +1 base points. We are definitely doing that, I think. Who was it? I know there's someone I was complaining about not having enough passive points.
Done and done.
Okay, we bought it. This just grants initiative. And the rest of these are presumably standard stat boost items. Oh wow, it does have a lot of these pretty nice combos here. So I feel like there was someone, was it Sharon? That I think it's almost certainly her. Yeah, because she's the lucky coin currently, which we really don't need. Instead, we'd prefer to just have more passive points. Because yeah, we just wanted to make sure we had enough. So we have the stuff for quick heal, and we also have magic barrier, which that's a big deal. Being able to have enough for that defense of our frontline unit. Oh yeah, I forgot, because this is such a large city, you also gain access to the, am I wrong? I thought all the walled cities you gained access to a fort as well, like the functions forts have. Ah, here it is. Okay. Because I wanted to expand this crew. Okay, now we're good. We have 4 different parties able to hold up to 4. And at the end of last time we were playing, we just unlocked a bunch more units that could be added. I do want to check Scarlet. So Scarlet is a priestess, and our current healer is, if I can find her, Sharon is a cleric. So they are different. So Scarlet has Passive Miracle. Activates after receiving an ally's passive skill. Restore minor health and grant 1 passive point to an ally. What does it mean by receiving an ally's passive skill? Does that mean she has to be targeted by the passive skill? So, for example, if a guard ability activates and protects her, is that what this is referencing? And then she does have, I guess, attacks. That makes sense. Attack a single enemy with magic, remove all of target's buffs, and then restore minor HP to a row of allies. Removes all of target's debuffs. What does she have equipped? Anyway, the other ones we can have join are Adel, Kitra, Miriam, Fran. I think Fran was one of the biggest ones we wanted to join in, and I think, yeah, I believe I wanted to add Fran to this squad. And then what's the other group we have? Though, is this optimal? Because she's a flying unit, we might want to have her on a squad with characters able to jump in and take a hit. I don't know. There's just too many choices to be made here, man. It's difficult. We already have a healer here, so... Oh, I forgot Miriam. I actually wanted her on the same squad. So let's actually switch this back to Bruno for now. Maybe this squad, we can make a new one. This is too hard, man. We have too many options. How am I ever supposed to decide? Okay, so this one revolves around our defensive combos. So what would be especially helpful to this group? I feel like maybe just a hammer user. Or a strong, like, standalone unit. This one we are putting in Fran. Kicking you out. Putting in Miriam. So yeah, the reason I like Lex being on the same team here is he has arrow cover. So he can jump into her defense if needed. Here we have Poison Cure, which is coming from an accessory. Magic Barrier. Ooh. Is that coming from anything in particular, or does she just have it by default? She has it by default, wow. This is starting to make me think that she should probably be on this team. Okay, Miriam, you're going over here instead. And Fran, who should Fran join? I do kind of like the idea of it being on this squad. We just don't have anyone with arrow guard. Maybe that doesn't matter though, because we can just not target enemies with arrows, like with that squad. Because I want Fran to be on a squad that I use regularly. Does our main character have arrow cover, or does he not? Activates before an ally is attacked, and you cover. Activates before being hit by a physical attack. So luminous cover, it doesn't care. Attacked by archer. So we could say specifically, if attacked by archer, it'll activate to help her out. Is this when we actually remove Clive from our main squad here? What are his abilities? He has a quick guard. And it's when he's being attacked, okay. There's just infinite choices here. So let's we'll throw a healer in the back line of this one. And then maybe toss Bruno in the front line. And then I do feel like we should be... Could have sworn she had another healing ability, didn't she? Or did we just read that it was upcoming? During call, yeah. I must have somehow preemptively looked at that ability. We do not have it yet. Okay. So she just has quick heal. Yeah, this squad seems fine down here. Okay, anything else? I can't. I just processing overload. This will be fine. We can figure out later if we want to switch it up. I just want to look through here real quick, make sure there's not new weapons we have that we failed to give someone, and there was one right here. We will give it to, I believe, Chloe. This is an upgrade for Scarlet. Interesting. Blessed Round Shield. You heal 10% HP when using an active skill. That's a pretty nice bonus effect. This has one base action point. Who are we going to give that to? Give it to Fran. She gets to attack us extra time. Toughness. Activates after being attacked. Grants the user a buff to endure one lethal blow. Ooh. Are we able to give that to Podrick over something? Because I think that's a bigger deal than like the counter. Now the rough part is here, it is specifically a passive ability. Oh wait, activates before being attacked, so are you just consuming it? That's not as good as I thought it was. But I think this just gets consumed regardless of if you're gonna die or not. But yeah, no, we're switching this out. That is not what we want. I misgauged what it was granting, sadly. Where's the other item we had on him? It was a countering thing. Counter belts. There we go. So that would probably be better on, like, our, you know, Travis, how he dodges a bunch of stuff, but if he gets hit, he's pretty squishy. So toughness would be good on a character like him, I believe. The sanctuary is quiet and absent even the slightest hint of activity. I suppose I'll have to make for Elfheim first, just as the great sage said. Yeah, I think we're good. Feeling pretty good about this thus far. That's weird. It says there's like a quest here. They're just talking about this guy? I think so.
Welcome back. Good seeing you, friend.
The tavern, you can boost the report of people with money. Oh, we didn't station a guard here yet. Sure, Miriam can hang out here.
Honored to accept.
Okay, so now we can finally go around and explore more of the greater area. Black diamond, what in the world? Oh, it's a gift. Interesting. What's this guy up to? This is the Lisboche garrison, Your Highness. We've long awaited your arrival. As for the land of the north, it lies under Zenoiran control. That includes Fort Lancherage. That's an unusual name, I'm sorry to say. The garrison north of that seems to be a supply depot of sorts. It's heavily guarded, as you might have imagined. What's more, the enemy commander is a displaced Cornian noble by the name of Melisandre. I hear she's not a warrior to be trifled with, despite her relative youth. Another thing, the road leading to the nearby ruins is under strict Zenoiran surveillance as well. I can only assume there's something there worth defending, though it boggles the mind to picture what. In any case, I've no doubt you'll deliver us a triumphant victory, Your Highness. We await your orders. Oh, that's odd. They're just giving us access to one battle? Like, do we have alternate targets, or do we have to deal with all the targets? Whatever, let's try.
I'm sick of sitting on my hands all day. Why does war have to be so boring?
Well, you don't hear that much. People complaining about how boring war is.
Those morons will pay for stationing me in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Lower your voice, Lady Melisandre. There's no telling whose ears lie behind what corners.
Anyone worth half a damn wouldn't bother listening to my drivel. I swear fealty to Galerius, and this is my prize?
Enough. This querulous nonsense is unbecoming of the storied House May's sole survivor. Your relation to the family line.
Can we please not go into this now? I'd rather not feel belittled by my glorious ancestors today. Urgent news, milady!
I'm guessing we can probably recruit her. Otherwise, why are we getting so much characterization?
It's the rebels, sir. They're approaching our camp.
Marching from Lisbouche, This all comes far sooner than I'd expected.
And if the reports are to be believed, it seems His Highness Elaine leads the charge.
That's the best news I've heard in months. This Elaine fellow might as well be hand-delivering our long-lost glory himself.
Ah, there's the Lady Melisandre I know.
I just hope he's easy on the eyes, too.
What? Why do you care about that?
And there's the other side of her.
Can't you tell a joke when you hear one? He could be the most handsome man in the world, and I'd still fight just the same. Now, prepare for the assault. And station a separate contingent, you know where.
Yes, milady. Sound the alarm whistle. I want all lieutenants ready for battle at once.
How old was that prince meant to be again? It would be an awful shame if he breathed his last before I got a good look at him. Maybe I'll just take a quick pre-battle peek.
Weird.
And why shouldn't I? There's not a man in the world who could hope to equal me.
So she's battle hungry and pretty self-aggrandizing. Wait, what? She's really just running straight up? Is anyone in there? I'm Melisandre, Zenoiran General, and your opponent in the battle ahead. I've come to greet your leader, Elaine, before we're forced to face each other in combat. How bizarre. I mean, I guess we announce ourselves. 'Tis I, milady. What words do you have for me? I'd heard the rumors, but you're even more handsome than I expected. Pardon? Pardon? Oh, nothing. Ahem. You've no hope of winning this battle, Sir Elaine. We've countless men, and even more waiting to join at a moment's notice. Surrender to Zenoira, though, and I may just spare your lives. A bold request, but one I must refuse. We've no intention of laying down our arms, not until rule of these lands is restored to its rightful lord. Ah, such elegance, such noble defiance. If that's what you wish, then so be it. The next we meet will be in the midst of battle. So much for convincing him to yield. We barely have any supplies left, and no hope of reinforcements either. All we can do now is strike at them with everything we've got. Surely you don't intend to take battle yourself, Lady Melisandre. And why wouldn't I? Because, my lady, you're House Melee's sole remaining heir. I beg you, issue your commands from the safety of our encampment. Fine. Just see that our men follow the plan. So we just have to defeat Melisandre. That's the only objective. I do want to check here real quick. Actually, I don't think that shows until we have the units deployed, but they said to station extra units somewhere. I'm hoping it's not in the woods right behind us. The other option would be to come out of this gate, probably. Or right over here. Or actually, maybe they're back here inside the mountains? I don't know. Either way, let's pull up some units.
The Cornian militia fights on.
That's not the one I wanted.
A test for my magic.
I did not mean to insta-deploy
Simply say the
there,
word.
but it's fine.
By the grace of the Holy Unicorn.
Oh, maybe that's what I was gonna do. I think I was planning... Yeah, I was planning to put her in this group. That's what I was doing. Oh well, this should be fine. Let's just start everyone
Don't
marching
worry.
towards the enemy.
Try me.
I refuse.
I never miss my target.
Wow.
Our success.
I'll pierce you clean through.
You have my aid.
I'm here too.
I'm here.
I'll
So
support
we need
you.
both assists to get through this. That's wild. I mean, I guess I'll do it. Ooh, that hurts no small amount.
Grant them succor.
And he's dead already. Wow, I screwed up. Okay, well,
For my next fight.
what would help? We could get like the guard seal item for him. The invuln to guard seal, I mean. Attack a single enemy grants the user +1 AP if the target is defeated.
I'll pray
Seems
for
pretty
your
nice.
soul.
We need
show
this
you what a
squad,
witch
we need
can
their
do.
valor skill, except sadly we have not
I'm prepared for anything.
unlocked that yet. Okay, killing chain. Attack a single enemy grants them AP if they're defeated. Wasn't she the one that gained an ability? Oh. I see. So it has to be if defeated, but the power is less than heavy slash. So that's why it's set to only killing chain if they're below 50% HP, which I think makes sense. So I think we're fine here. Let's just continue along.
Did you need me?
We're gonna
Is
head
that
up
all?
here. I'm glad it does seem like
I'm on my
this
way.
unit is faster again. Because I know they were pretty slow previously
I never
before we
miss my
added
refuse.
this
Try me.
extra unit.
Your strength failed. Lethargy takes you.
God, I really like the passive removal ability there. Seems so strong. Oh, is he just gonna full sweep the entire enemy? Because if he kills someone, he gets an extra AP. Yeah, that's how this worked. Very nice.
Another step forth.
Elaine stands shoulder to shoulder with his own charges, He's even braver than I gave him credit for. The Holy Knight Joseph appears to ride amongst them as well. I can only assume he's responsible for teaching the boy the ways of war. A charming prince, gifted with not just looks, but talent in spades. I can't say I'm not interested. Milady,
They're beaten.
she is weak
Simply say the
to our
word.
charm, apparently.
Thank you for the compassion.
Okay, they are alive once more. Grab these two, start heading up
Don't
towards
worry.
the ballista.
This could prove useful.
Their weapons are trained on us.
Gravity lowers mobility. Understandable. I mean, it's probably to help protect the ballistas.
Understood.
I've made it.
Okay, please march straight
Heading
towards
there now.
it. You
I'll show you
actually
what a
should
witch
walk
can do.
back
It'll
this
be
way a
done.
bit. So we can enter combat
What
just outside of
magic
range.
should I grace you with? In service
Wow,
of
they
the
took a
crown.
bunch of damage just from 2 hits of the
Who's
ballista.
my target? Right.
That's rough.
I never miss my target.
Thankfully, we
I'll need to
are
study
strong
this
enough to just do
further.
a clean sweep on this. It's quite the sight, watching him march to battle like any other soldier. Indeed it is, my lady. The boy is more than just a skilled swordsman. He's a fine leader as well. Even so, he's a fool for denying Zenoira. though. That might be exactly what I like about him. Yeah, she's a little bit more boy crazy than I would expect. The weapon you see here is called a ballista, my prince. As long as it holds bolts, you can use it to continually attack an enemy target. 'Tis a potent armament indeed, if used to its full potential. Ballista are siege weapons that can be operated by any unit. Station a unit there, then select a target to attack automatically.
I'm ready. Understood.
Simply say
Okay,
the
and we
word.
can start heading down
I'm on
there
my way.
now.
Guide me, O Father. I advance.
What's next?
I thought it was targeted automatically. So who are we going to aim at? I think the watchtower makes sense, right?
Your fate is. We must claim victory. What magic should I grace you with? I'll lend you my aid. I refuse. Let's see what you're capable of. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid.
Is someone going to die to this?
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Your fate. Our success. I refuse to yield. What magic should I grace you with?
We'll just go with this. Should be okay, I think. Oh, goodness.
Go on.
Is it going to be okay? Why was she able to target him? So is that like true sight? Do they have true sight? It has to be, right? Because it even showed that evade activated, I believe. Yeah, we're struggling a bit, man.
Healing. I'll not let youth outstrip me.
Okay. So I want to look at these enemies. Keen Edge attacks a single enemy with a crit. Hasten Strike, attack them with a first strike. Negate melee. So, oh, there it is. Hit rate true. So these sword fighters we have to be careful of as well. I'm trying to think if we had anything specific here. Okay, what's... No, that's not it. Yeah, that's just rough.
Simply say the word.
That went
Orders
better than I
complete.
expected.
Oh,
I'm
why
prepared
is
for
that
anything.
happening?
Is that all? Ready. It'll be done. Your fate is sealed.
Easy victory here.
Higher still. Simply say the word. I'm on my way. We must claim victory.
No, our unit in front perished too. Yeah, this is kind of rough.
my
I
target?
guess we want to disembark now.
Do you need something?
Start heading up here.
Right.
Guide me, O Father. I advance.
Yeah, we're taking a lot more damage than I expected.
Let's see what
overall.
you're capable of. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength.
Yeah, and they're gonna get hit too, because I didn't pay attention to the unit type this group had. This true strike is rough. Oh my goodness, that's wild. Got an action point up too?
Are you okay? I have plenty more where that came. I've depleted my magic.
Okay, team, get going.
I refuse to yield.
Yeah, I feel like I
Hope you find
need
peace.
to get some more.
I
Like my
can't take
defensive
much more of
units
this.
need to be better distributed so that we can tank hits
I'm ready.
more often.
I'll pierce you clean through.
I'll lend you my aid.
Succumb to sloth!
But I think that's the biggest thing we're missing currently is guard
This is it.
type effects. And we have to be able to last through multiple fights if possible. That only affects the one row, right? Yeah, that's nice. They're all dealing one? That's kind of wild.
Yield to me.
Disrupt.
Oh yeah, I guess he didn't go for the one shot,
Settled.
because they
I
were
have
all
to
max
rest.
HP.
Do you need something? Understood. I never miss my target. There's always more.
I'll not let this go
I
to
can't
waste.
It
move
was a little bit
another muscle.
unfortunate. Everyone
Prepared for anything.
ran out of energy in the end. Let's deploy this unit as well now.
Let's get going already.
'Cause we have all these valor points, you know, might as well use
You
them.
got it.
We aren't resting with him so that we can defend ourselves
I'll
here.
pierce you clean through. I've reached my limit.
I
Who's
think
my
we can
target?
rest at this point because these guys will be rested
A
before
moment to heal would be nice. It'll be done.
garrison up there.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
You move up here.
Hey, I'm here.
It's ours.
Got more
Ready to
valor
move.
points.
What do you need? Heading there now.
And now we have a
We
fully
must
healthy
claim
squad.
victory.
They can join in. Wow, that dealt 30 even when guarded? That seems wild.
This is for you!
A temporary fix.
You're mine!
Okay, I would kind of like to have a unit that can
Quite the relief.
quick guard
I wonder if I'm
our
stronger
frontline
than
guy
the
if there's a
face.
hammer enemy.
Ready to move.
Okay, how about you zoom over here?
Yep.
We currently have magical support here, but we could also have more freedom of movement
What should I do now?
if we switched it up. Okay, and they're healing here slowly.
Got something? What do you need? Heading there now.
I'll
Okay,
show
that
you what
should
a
be
witch
strong
can do.
enough to deal with
Don't
the
worry.
enemy now.
I'm ready.
This group's also fine.
Heading there now.
Did you
This
need me?
group, however, will
Is that
garrison
all?
up so they can heal, hopefully.
Orders complete.
It's time. They're gonna reveal someone out of nowhere. Yep, the ruins. Okay, that was the second option I came up with. So this is much more reactable than enemies popping out of the forests, which is good. More of them. Everyone, brace yourselves against their attack. Onward, men. Take their command post and put an end to this pointless struggle. Okay, this makes sense because until now we haven't really had many serious threats that we would have to defend against. So, you know, enemy reinforcements popping up partway through makes a lot of sense logically.
I
For now,
state
let's
my
just
very
deploy
honor
that
on
group
it.
there.
Ready to move.
I think we'll have you head back this direction.
Who's my target?
You actually can head to the watchtower.
I got you. Yep.
Your fate is sealed.
Ah, that's nice. Should be able to get some healing in here. Passive steal prevents him from healing.
What a joke. I have you. Oh, was that it?
Ready. I'm on my way.
Time is no friend to us now.
Light tail feather. I think that's something that increases like
I've
speed.
taken it.
Here I am.
Do you need something?
And then I wanted to use arrow rain here with 2 valor points.
I'm ready.
And then I think I just use it again.
Do you see now?
Maybe I should have seen what units were
make
even
this
left.
fun, yeah?
Because maybe it's an armored unit. Yeah.
Try me.
Oh well,
You're
we're
done
fine.
for.
Just leave it to luck.
Getting stronger.
But yeah, the
Can't
first one
fail
of
my
that,
sacred mission.
crazily strong impact. Really glad we actually used that. I think as we continue
You
on,
got it.
we're just going to have more and more of these moments where we need to be remembering to use our valor skills.
May the Father smile upon me.
Heading there now.
Are they gonna... We're gonna catch him. It's fine.
I never miss.
Try and make this fun.
I'll pierce you clean through.
Really? They don't die from that? That's crazy. Okay, then you finish them off.
Do you
You
need something?
go up there and try to help.
Heading there now.
Guide
This
me,
is
O
strong
Father.
enough. You can
I advance.
also advance.
I'll show you what a witch can do. Don't worry. Like you asked.
No running.
Now we should be good.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Heading there now.
Not...
Let's see what I refuse to yield.
12 damage? I
Your
assume
fate
that
is
means
must
our
claim
front line
victory.
will
Let's
die.
See what you're capable of.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Little bit of tricorn pride for ya.
Are we running out of time limit? Wow. I'm shocked. Up until now, we haven't been at all close on the time. So I wasn't even paying attention to it. Like, whatsoever. Which appears to have been an error.
I'm on my way.
I'm ready. Right. I'm here.
So we're gonna have to be more careful about that, I suppose.
This is
What
the
should I
place.
do now?
What magic should I?
Our success.
Let's see what I refuse to yield.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I didn't realize this is the point where we had a 1 HP. I'm so
Simply say
mad.
the word.
I'm so mad.
It'll be done.
They're beaten.
Your fate is sealed.
Heal.
In His Highness's honor.
But okay.
Did you need me?
Should be okay still.
Is that all?
Keep getting sharper.
On my honor.
Yeah, this
as a
time
knight.
we won't even deal with this group. We're just gonna try to rush down the opponent.
I doubt I can conjure.
We must claim victory.
Okay, that's good. At least she was able to quick heal herself. Oh goodness, that spin does a hell of a lot. We granted AP to them. Wow, that unit is kind of frustrating to deal with. These specific sword enemies.
I'm on my way.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
Yeah, wow, we are just quite limited on time.
I'd rather not. I fear.
Try me.
You have my aid.
Enfeeble!
Okay, move up again.
I'm not sure. How do
I never miss my target.
I'm here. You have my aid.
These guys are hard to deal with.
You have my aid.
I can't move another muscle.
I fear for my.
Try me.
Then we finish them off there.
Reached my limit.
Perhaps some healing.
They need to garrison to revive.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Sure. We'll just heal up a bit with that
I
fight.
can't keep going.
And we rest.
I'll show you what a witch can do.
And you also rest. Deploying this unit
Let's get
here.
going already. I gotcha.
I want to just grab this item here,
Yep.
but I can't waste any time.
It's under our stewardship now. I feel somewhat weak.
We're waiting for a bit because everyone needs to restock.
Claim victory.
I'm prepared for anything.
Do we have a big like AoE heal or is it a specific unit? Okay, it's specifically a unit. We'll just use that on ourselves here.
I'm feeling better now.
We have someone dead here. No, we don't. So everything else is good. We are good to continue forward.
It'll be done.
Yeah, we just hadn't dealt with the
I
time
refuse
limit
to yield.
mattering for anything else before now.
Your fate is sealed. As I thought.
Yep, this is when they pull out the other units.
What do you need?
Honestly, we're just
Heading
gonna
there now.
do the ballista.
This might just help.
What's next?
I never miss my target.
Let's see what you're capable of. Our success.
Try me.
What magic? I refuse.
I never-
Let's see what you're capable of. Our success is inevitable.
Try me.
I'm here.
How
You
does
have
that
my
add
aid.
0 damage?
What
It makes me so
magic? We
mad.
must claim victory.
I'm here too.
I'm here.
And assisting here just makes it worse.
Our
Ah!
success is inevitable.
We're just going with this. It'll let us heal a bit. They'll be weakened. We can do a stronger follow-up next turn.
This is for you. A temporary fix.
This will hurt.
They are just so hard to hit. Okay, nice. There's just so many actions going on here. It's insane.
Your fate is sealed.
Push them off.
A victory years in the making. I refuse to yield. Let's see what you're capable of.
Try me.
We must. Your fate.
I'll pierce you.
Let's see what you're capable of. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength.
So I think if we do this, because they have True Strike, they're gonna hit.
Try
And
me.
Our success.
I never miss
so we
my
again
You have
have
my aid.
to shift
I'll
things
support you.
around. This seems like the best route. I mean, we finish them off, we take no damage.
I hope
Should be
you find
fine.
peace.
Just leave it to Lex.
Don't even
Oh, I should
I can't fail.
probably start running away with that bottom team.
We must claim victory. What magic should
Try me.
I must never.
I won't hold you back.
We want to go down here now and probably
Ready to
run
move?
away.
You got it.
I never miss
Actually,
my target.
I
Your
should
fate is
check
sealed. Our
first
success
whether
is
we
inevitable. Let's see
can
what you're capable of.
I'll pierce
easily
you clean
beat them or
through.
not.
Do you see now?
I doubt it, because this squad
I
is
gotcha.
quite a bit weaker than the others. Eh,
Yep.
maybe we're
What do you
okay.
need? You got it. Hey, I'm here.
Target the closest one, please.
Try and make this fun, yeah?
Yeah, we're fine. I don't know why I thought we'd be at more risk. You fought well to reach my camp, Elaine. Now lay down your arms, and we may just show you mercy. Yeah, after all this battle, I'm just tapping out here at the last second, obviously. What? We aren't? I'm shocked. I'll do no such thing. But I would ask the same of you, Melisandre. Relinquish your post or suffer the consequences. Just the response I was hoping for. Come then, let's see if the bite of your blade can match that of your words.
Try me.
What magic should I grace?
I'm here too.
I'll lend you my aid. We must.
I never miss.
Our success is inevitable. I'm here.
I'll support you. I'll pierce you clean through.
Let's join our strength.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this one.
This liberation of yours is even tougher than they say. But don't expect I'll give in without a fight. No man has ever bested me with the sword. And that's not about to change today.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Have at you.
She's zooming.
Your body grows heavy.
I guess I didn't realize before that it doesn't... The passive point down doesn't affect the whole party, it's just the one row. Kind of important information to be had. Wow, that's nice that we had the magic attack to help penetrate his defenses. So that was the effects of the magic spear weapon we gave him.
No surprise there. I can't move another muscle.
You're done for.
May the
Yeah, this squad's more effective than I expected. Glad for that, I suppose.
Is that all?
And then I'll wait for a moment, because I'd like...
I can do stuff.
if I can get over here and get this item.
Yep.
Time limit is running
Time
low
moves
though,
short.
so pay close attention.
Would
And we're
you
good.
look at
We got the
that?
beckoning bell. Now we
Did you
can
need me?
finish off the enemy. We also want to
ready.
use all our valor skills because we have points. This group seems to have the most low-level people, so we'll try to finish it
With
off with
strength.
them.
Who's my target? This'll be
faithful.
easy.
And then we should have a
Simply say the
thief
word.
over here that we can plunder with. Free easy money.
I advance.
Got more for me.
Let's see what you're capable of.
And sure, we'll start with this and then finish them off with the other unit. No,
My magic is
I should have
yours.
realized that. I mean, she has like true hit basically. Ooh, wow, Fran putting in work there.
Are you okay?
I'll not let you outstrip me. We must claim victory.
And yep, this will finish her off. Nice, we're good. Oh, but yeah, the timer on this one was way more restrictive than any we've seen before. Like, as long as we just headed straight towards them the whole time, it was fine. But, like, we had to keep on the move, basically.
Grant them succor.
How's she able to evade and block so many things? There's the magic immune. It's really helpful. And there we go. Finished her off.
Not what I was expecting.
Quite the relief.
Oh my goodness, all those
Much
levels.
room to improve.
Nothing stopping me.
Tis the fruit of my labor.
So many stats, let's go! Restore moderate HP to a row of allies. Wow, I didn't realize she was a, like, sub-healer. That's wild,
Move
that's so
forward
good.
in the light of the
Oh, was that an
divine.
action point? I think that was an action point, not a passive point ability. But we'll want to, make sure she only uses it when people are low. And here, remove all debuffs from a row of allies. Interesting.
Rest well.
Stingray. It has a critical rate of 15% and poison immunity. Stage complete! Let's get those points. Very nice. Took us
What
like a
shall
whole
be done
hour to
with
get
her,
here
my
today,
prince?
but it's fine.
I know how this goes. I'm prepared for any fate you see fit.
Well, I suppose you can join us. It's just so different!
Come, Melisandre. You belong with me.
What is your wording there, dude? You're definitely stringing her along. Like you saw earlier that she was into you. Like you had to use that phrasing, really?
Was that a proposal?
See?
Perhaps I misspoke. I mean that you belong with us. The Liberation, that is. We
So
have great
stupid.
need of fighters of your distinction.
Oh. Well, I suppose it's still a tempting offer.
I mean, otherwise we're executing you. You know, it's kind of your choice.
You mean to accept, milady, but their hopes of success are nigh non-existent.
Do you want to be executed, dude?
Think for a minute, Colum. loyalty to Galerius get us besides tedium and depression? And now that we failed him, he's bound to complete the trifecta with our heads on the chopping block.
A fair point. We'd more than likely face the same fate were we to decline the Liberation's offer besides. In truth, no odds are too small when they're the sole chance to preserve your noble lineage.
Speaking of that lineage, just imagine.
Oh God.
Corna's illustrious House Maye, allied with the rebels who seek to reclaim her status. Why, we'd be a prized feather in their cap.
I thought she was going with saying lineage is like, what if I marry the prince?
Isn't that right, Elaine?
I wouldn't dare disagree. Our union would be significantly
Okay, dude.
tainted.
Phrasing.
Then it's settled. I should say, I've taken quite a liking to you. Know that that's why I'm joining. Above anything else.
Thank you, Melisandre.
At least she's straightforward.
That's not all I want, though. Once you claim the throne, I'll be expecting a place at your side for real.
Sorry?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not asking to be queen. Just
Oh my God.
the few dozen consorts every king calls upon.
She's very straightforward, at least.
Fascinating, yes. Let's
What?
discuss it another time, shall we?
Well, I suppose. I do not know what to think of her. She just leans so hard into that I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I like how she speaks her mind and is strong and straightforward, but at the same time, like, pretty quick to fall in love here. Glad to be coming with you, Elaine. Melisandre joined. Sword fighters are swift to act and capable of unleashing true strike attacks, allowing them to easily cut down thieves and other scout enemies. Perhaps I should accompany you as well. Make sure Melisandre doesn't cause too much trouble, of course. Holm joined the Liberation Army. Sorry to say it, but this is just a regular old garrison. There's nothing here but tents and wagons. Okay. We have gained 2 new units. And I'm pretty interested in the sword fighter, because they were putting in a lot of work when we were trying to face off against them. They seemed highly evasive, and every time they guarded an attack, they got to act again. So let's at least take a look. So they should be here at the bottom. It's Melisandre and Colm. She has Keen Edge, which attacks a single enemy with a critical strike. It has an extra 50% crit, and it hits every time, which is quite good. Parry activates before being hit by a melee attack. Negate melee damage for a single hit and gain an action point. Now that is super good. Extra survivability and an extra attack. That's crazy. Activates at the start of battle. Attack a single enemy with a first strike. And it's saying it's prioritizing scouts. Now the issue with this is if we have it, if we have this, parry will not be available because we are using our passive point. So instead of just prioritizing scout, I think we want to make sure that scout enemies are present in the first place. Who else dodges? Are there other units that you need True Strike for? I don't think there are currently any. So yeah, this is fine. Otherwise I want the parry up. What does she gain later? She gains Impale. Attack a single enemy. Grants the user 1 passive point if the target's defeated. You could gain a bunch of extra blocking. I don't know. I'm not very compelled by this. And then Colm is a fighter. which, yeah, they're the sort that has quick guard and arrow guards. So yeah, you can protect an ally from a ranged physical attack. But, I don't know, instead of Colm, I feel like I would just use, where's he at? The red-haired kid? I just realized none of their hair colors show up in the sprites here. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. Okay, where's this punk with the shield? Lex. Yeah, I would just use Lex before I would ever use Colm. So I think they're actually both staying on our back line for now. You're telling me the Lady Melisandre is working for the Liberation now? I don't know if you know this, but House Melier used to be famous the land over for churning out great generals. Guess they've lost a bit of their luster nowadays, and hey, maybe Zenoira's not as unbeatable as we thought. Those Zenoiran folks locked me up because they thought I was fighting for the Liberation. Glad that the real thing came along to set me free. Wasn't all bad though. It's not like they tortured me or nothing. Probably on account of their old leader, Melisandre. Her heart was never really with them, if you ask me. It's a hard choice if I want to add her to the group or not. Okay, so I assume we need higher, wow, rank A or above. That's going to be quite a while because we're still rank C. So I guess we might as well just use those points on the other squadrons, the other units. Okay, slip on through here. Is there really nothing to be found? I mean, just like one consumable? I thought there'd be something more interesting in this area. Hello! What's going on there?
You call that a swing?
Bunch of thieves ganging up on this guy?
Hand my friend, knave.
Why don't you make us, if you and that toothpick of a sword even can?
How rude.
What shall we do, my prince? We teach them that tormenting the innocent is not a hobby that comes without its price.
So it sounds like his friend must have been kidnapped or something? Oh, goodness.
Are you hurt?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm interested.
What a striking figure. Just who is she? Monica.
Monica? Just Monica. Well, she's interesting. I am Monica, daughter of this territory's ruling house and commander of its army. Pray forgive me for galloping past you, good swordsman. Not at all, my lady. If anything, we were merely standing in your way. Yet, tell me, why have these bandits been granted the freedom to do as they please? I would think that a knight such as you, more capable of ensuring the safety of your lands. You would have me guard not only my towns and checkpoints, but the wilderness between them as well. You clearly know little of governance, wanderer. It is simply impossible when the rebel army could march upon us at any moment. I suppose you have a point, yes. And unfortunately, their ranks have proven quite elusive, causing us ceaseless headaches all the while. That must be difficult. In any case, who are you? It is a rare sight to witness a man traveling with an attendant these days. Oh, well, we're the rebel army. You know, might have heard of us. My name is Alec. I am little more than a simple mercenary. And this man is not my attendant, but my friend. Oh, I never would have surmised as much. Pardon the interruption, sirs. What do you want, buddy? What are you yapping on about? Forgive me once again for intruding upon your conversation. Short while back, a compatriot of mine, a cleric by the name of Laika, was abducted by the leader of those bandits from before. And when I set off in hopes of rescuing her, well, you saw how they surrounded me. Doubtless they'll seek to sell her off to a slave market. Oh, goodness. So apparently we have had a slave trade in this world. Oh, heavens forbid. I beg you, O knight, you must help her. I wish I could. I truly do. But guarding my lands from the rebel incursion must take priority above all else. I fear I've not a single soldier I can spare for your cause. Oof. Really? I don't know. Like, bandits seem like a pretty big deal. Should probably stomp them out if they're just kidnapping people left and right. But, though, perhaps Sir Alec here would be willing to aid you. What do you say? Very well. We march to your friend's rescue at once. Have you any idea where these bandits might have taken her? They crossed the bridge just over there and made for the woods to the south. There are a good many of them, but I believe their leader's the one who has her. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the reminder. Best of luck to you, Sir Alec. But interesting, so he seems, you know, relatively honorable, but at the same time not helping all the common folk. She's focused on the larger picture of their country. Whereas our main character really just tries to help anyone and everyone, if at all possible. A little bit, you know, overly selfless perhaps, but I guess that's why we're the MC. Okay, we've gathered enough stuff here. Let's go try to rescue that friend real quick. It shouldn't take too long, I would think. Are we able to... Yes, we are able to one-shot. That's good. A lot of bandits hiding around, dude. And here we go. We found it. Oh. So it's just one battle here? Oh no, because we can't one-shot them, are we not able to do this?
Succumb to sloth.
Ooh, that's really strong here.
This is it.
We got rid of both an evade and a, like, self-healing.
Got me good.
Your strength failed.
If we change Clive's priority of what attack he's using, we might be able to win this. Or I guess we could give him the extra AP item. Yeah, we're gonna have to change it, so... Clive... Details... Which of these are not useful? We don't need to heal ourselves, so we're instead going to yoink whatever item it was that gave an extra action point. The Carnelian Pendant. Are we able to one cycle them now? Wait, what? How are we dealing less damage now? That doesn't make sense. Because this should have been like a purely stronger setup, right? I'm so confused. I mean, maybe it's just combat RNG going worse. So if I just speed through that, does it change this time? It does. If I just keep failing over and over and eventually... Okay, eventually we just got better combat RNG. That's weird.
Lethargy takes you.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Lend me your blaze.
I guess I'm glad they show you the result, like, with all the RNG taken into account.
Enfeeble.
But it really can change the result a ton. And then he will gain an action point from finishing them off. And victory. I mean, especially if it was that fast to go save them, she could have spared some extra soldiers for this, man. Kinda cruel to not.
I'm sorry to worry you, Hans.
Don't be. This wasn't your fault. And you, Sir Alec, words will forever fail to capture my gratitude for what you've done this day.
We'll never forget this, brave hero.
Please, your continued safety is thanks enough.
And you were just chilling here the whole time watching us.
Our role in this is concluded, my lady. I trust you'll see them to sound shelter.
Whatever Kerr has claimed you're not but a reclusive coward, they're dead wrong.
Ah, so she knows who we are. I see.
Suppose that's what I get for believing rumors. Forgive me, Prince Elaine.
You must have me confused. I'm...
Champion of the rebel army and lost son of Queen Elenia. I'm well aware.
Enlighten me, Monica.
Will she join our side now without even having to fight? If so, that's wild.
If you knew Elaine was the prince, why did you leave us to dispatch those rogues by ourselves?
Testing us?
You speak as though you have no blame in the matter. Or do you greet all your acquaintances with such shameless detachment?
You know her, Clive?
Okay, well, yeah, obviously. He named her earlier. She was just playing dumb.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The woman before you is Lady Monica, beloved granddaughter to Cornia's own Marquis Nordheim. And though the affair is years since buried, by a compact reached between the Marquis and mine own grandfather, the Count, she was my fiancée as well.
Okay, well, I thought you were just distant acquaintances, like classmates. It's like maybe it could be understood that you forgot your face. But no, like, you were fiancés and you thought she didn't recognize us or realize who we were?
This is a great deal to grasp.
Ex-fiancé would be more accurate, Your Highness. As for you, Clive, I've no doubt you're aware of the shadow your liberation antics cast over my family. Zenoira confiscated our territory, stripped us of our title, and what scant land we were seen fit to retain stood on the farthest fringes of the entire kingdom.
Monica, I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this.
And I never asked for your apology. It's as you say, long buried neath the sands of time. In any case, our land now rests firmly in Zenoira's steeled fist, and I haven't the authority to let the liberation cross it.
But...
Oh, don't look at me like that. We all know the tale. Yesterday's fiancé becomes today's foe.
Ah, yes, the classic.
A story as tragic as it is trite. But I've made my peace with what must be done.
Then prove it. You've shod this horse? Now show me how you ride. Though a suggestion, if I may. Don't stay your hand. One false step, and you'll find yourself the freshest corpse in the body pit. Just like those rogues before you.
Well, sounds like we still have to fight her. But I definitely want to recruit her. I really like her character thus far. I can't thank you enough for rescuing Laika. Ah, the father is good. I'm ever in your debt, sir. I take it you're unwilling to reconsider your challenge? You truly believe that the decision to fight you is mine to make? I didn't choose this battle. I inherited it. And all I can do now is see it through to the end. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna do this fight so we can recruit her. While Monica once stood as a Cornian nobility, she now serves as a general in their army. Okay, we'll see.
What word of the rebels?
Still cornered in Saint-Lariche, ma'am. But they'll be prepared to march at any moment by my estimate.
Then we resolve to face them head on. Give word of such to any man or woman fit for battle. Whoever brings me the heads of these insurgents can name their reward.
Yes, ma'am.
Stare any harder and you'll pierce clean through me. Do you object, Matthias?
Indeed I do.
Clive and this liberation of his mean to threaten us into submission, and resist Zenoira rule besides. My judgment is sound. I'm certain of it.
I've served beneath you a great many years, my liege. A decade past, you would have clutched the mantle of freedom even tighter than Sir Clive does now. And I suspect that fire in your belly burns yet brighter than you'd have me believe.
We both know the inferno such flame can bring. The other noble houses had long held us in kind esteem. Yet when Grandfather refused to bend the knee to Galerius, they forsook us like we were common swine.
So he does want to join us, but all the negatives of the past, of them standing up, he doesn't want to repeat such tragedy.
In the end, his banishment and the confiscation of our lands were the price we paid for survival. If one as proud and dignified as he could be dragged to such depths, I dare not imagine myself immune.
My liege.
The territory stripped from us is now lorded over by aristocrats loyal to the might of Zenoira, but they spurn proper leadership and grow fat off the very lifeblood of our citizens. Far too many have suffered as it stands. I won't condemn still more to the slaughter. Even if it means cutting Clive down myself.
Okay. Yeah, she's doing it for the people. She's a good person. We must still force her to our cause. While we wouldn't dare ask you to stay your hand, I do have a request. Could I speak with her again once the battle is won? The moment shall be yours, Clive. I mean, she seems to be has done far less bad things than some of the other people we've recruited, so we're definitely letting her join. Okay, I do want to take a look again at our unit formations. I do feel like this squad maybe should be different. Ugh, I like this squad so much. It's hard to break it up. But I think we remove Fran. And then we add a fighter like him. Where you at, buddy? Why am I struggling so much to find units now? Look at our details. We have arrow cover, which was the important thing we wanted to have. What else has true strike? I guess it's the swords people that we saw last time, and we can't quite guard from that. Actually, this activates before. Oh, I guess that's a self-protection skill, so we don't care for that. The squad will add. Oh, she has row heal. We want to switch this. We're gonna say the target's health has to be below 75%, I guess. Maybe even less than that. How about 50? It just makes me think even less that she should be part of the squad. Unless we're using her purely as a healer and we click out Sharon. He has heavy cover. Activates before an ally is attacked. Are we able to get Fran in this squad? Like, I don't know how much her debuffing has truly helped. Do you have arrow cover? You just have a general guard effect. What about quick guard? Is that self-protecting? Yeah. I would just really like to have Fran on the same team as like an Arrow Guard unit. Maybe I need to make a different squad, magic-centric. So if I do this, I add Fran, and we add our buddy with Arrow Guard, Lex. Maybe this will be best. Because both of them are weak to arrows or true strike things. So this whole squad can just prioritize avoiding that whenever possible. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that makes sense. We do still have some healing going on. Should be fine. Now we're adding up here. We're adding our magic user, Yana. Like the only negative here is that we can't do both variants of ranged support, so we have to choose arrow support or magic support. The bottom left squad, we want to make her the leader to give us full movement effects. We won't be affected by terrain. We can fly over everything. Albin's unit, we want to add maybe Miriam. Or is she already up here? She's already up here. Oh, I guess Selvy's the one we took out. Actually, she probably best in this squad, right? Do we have the debuffer? Yeah, I think that actually is what I want. We'll flip these around so that she's not getting randomly hit by a multi-strike. And now down here we can add Miriam. He's our front line. It's just kind of weird because this is sort of a double healer setup, which I'm not a huge fan of. I want Yana to be a unit we use all the time, and this squad isn't like a unit that I can always manage to put in. So it's like we have to drop something. It just makes me a bit sad because does he have any healing things? No, he does not. Like, I really don't want to move Chloe, but she's not offering that much. She really hasn't accomplished much. Grab most of this. Okay, screw it. This is fine. We're close enough. So, where are we going now? We want to be able to fly straight up here. And the others march off to the left. I just know she's going to offer so much more if she's on this squad. It makes me mad. No! Okay, well... Yana, where are you at? You're back here. Screw it. Yeah, we're keeping this. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out just by playing whether or not these feel as good as we hope.
To the skies.
So you're going over there. Who else do we got here?
A test for my magic.
This we have healing support available, yep.
By the grace of the Holy Unicorn.
And there's all our valor points starting out. I do wonder if at some point... yeah, not as strong as I would hope. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. Ah!
Nowhere is too far.
We're still gonna try. It's fine. Everyone else goes left.
Don't worry.
I do wonder at some point if we'll start with more Valor points so that we can instantly send out 4 sets of units. It's just, oh, we're having to make so many decisions.
Your fate is... I refuse to yield.
What? Why was that just a singular guy? Why would... It's been so long since I... What?
It'll be done.
Why are these all singular guys? Am I missing something? No stage conversations available. That's a full unit. That's a full unit. That's a singular guy. That's a full unit. How strange. Okay, please get there in time. Just barely did.
Face me and be cut down.
I think this should hopefully interrupt their ability they were casting. Penguin attack.
Not yet.
Nice. We killed both of the front line. Very useful. Ooh, that's a lot of damage though. No, buddy. Buddy.
Nice note, saw that.
Rough that our backline got hit there.
Better keep this going.
If there's a way to block that somehow, I don't know.
Ready. I'm on my way.
Anyway, at least we're able to just finish them off easily here. I mean, we're able to capture this, I believe, after we finish off this guy. So we can make back the, we can heal the one unit back from the dead, basically. It shouldn't be a problem.
I hope you find peace. Guide me, oh Father. Is that
Garrison
all?
up there.
I'll be taking that.
Please tell me we catch them there, dude. It'll be so annoying if we can't. And so, I fall to the rebels who ravage our home. Forgive me, Lady Monica. We aren't ravaging anything, man. That's a little dramatic. Yep, finish them off. It's just so weird that they're single units.
I stand ready. Sir.
Like, there has to be a story thing behind that, right? We do have enough Valor points to now have them go.
Don't worry.
We'll head up there. You're going to follow behind.
You got it.
Finish off that guy. You've done well to resist Lady Monica, as long as you have. Yet she's far tougher than you likely expect. Keep your guard raised high, or she will crush you like you were nothing. Like, is something gonna turn around and we're gonna be ambushed by a bunch of enemies? What the hell?
Yep.
Could he just walk straight past?
What do you need? Heading there now.
He's not following the road. It's not fair. Yeah. Why do we just randomly acquire this? Have we not almost lost this up till now? Oh, whatever.
I stake my very honor. Anything you desire.
You're garrisoning here.
Awaiting order. I depart at once. Anything you desire.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
What do you need?
You'll garrison over there, and we're fine. It's not even close.
I'll not shy from battle.
Hey, is it just me, or does something feel weird here? It's like they're not even trying to stop us. Yeah, see? I doubt they are. Monica seemed to be focused more on a duel than any kind of concerted defense. Guess we'll just have to give it to her then.
It's finished.
Interesting. I didn't expect that.
What's next?
So are they just making a show, I guess, of
Understood.
Maybe next time they'll actually try.
Of trying to resist, like they don't actually care to. You may not believe this, but Lady Monica is a kind soul. I doubt she truly wants to fight deep down. Please, take whatever supplies you need. Only ask that you put an end to this madness in return.
Ready.
Okay, you're moving to get this item.
I'm on my way. Did you need me?
You're moving... Okay, come on. Let me select the unit I have here, please. Ah! This is one of the things I do find a bit frustrating, is how hard it can be to just select a unit that's over top that. Okay, yeah, we're going you over there instead. You here.
Departing.
I think everything else is fine, right?
At your service. In the name of the liberation, I stand ready. Sir.
Quick, run faster. Fly, you fools. Good. The time has come. All units march upon the enemy. Ah, shit. So she was trying to catch us off guard. Not to alarm anyone here, but I think we're surrounded. The situation is dire, Your Highness, but we must remain calm in its wake. In any case, facing such numbers head-on will only result in utter failure. I suggest we employ the weapons scattered around the region in our counteroffensive. Oh, and don't forget about guarding our escape route. Make sure we've got someone back at the command post, yeah? Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Simply say the word.
This is concerning.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Thankfully, we are able to win
was
that
it?
with relative ease.
I'll show you what a witch.
Hopefully we
I'm on
can
my way.
garrison.
Did you need me? I
Just
advance.
head up to the ballista here. Oh wow, that catapult covers quite the range. We don't have any more units, right? Yeah, we haven't unlocked any more units. This is like the first fight where I actually feel like
At your service.
I wish I had more people. Could have been useful.
What magic should I
Ooh,
grease
that's not
you
great. Actually, are we able to use like a valor skill here? Yeah, we can arrow rain all of these. And they have a lot of flying units, so this really just might wipe out entire groups.
I'll not let this.
One of the many benefits.
Oh wow, we just one-shot killed 4 of those enemies. That's crazy.
Ready to move.
Oh wow, we had something to restore stamina. That's way better than I would... I mean, I guess it's not insane, but it's still a nice ability that I didn't realize was available.
Nowhere is
What valor skills do we have over here? Hasten Call, we increase our mobility. Provoke, we draw aggro.
Guide me, oh father.
I guess we can just summon some dudes to help out. It's kind of funny.
It's ours.
Gonna need a minute.
I'm prepared for it.
Let's do another group. Let's go. It's such a funny thing. You just summon some AI dudes to help you out. Take some aggro.
I stand ready. Sir.
I mean, it seems like they're doing some work.
I'll show you what a
so,
witch can do.
we're just walking across here.
No running.
That's not great. I mean, we do have a lot of healing, so hopefully they aren't able to full kill anyone.
Be restored. Light. Be shielded.
Why'd she prioritize that attack, I wonder? Yeah, I need to look at her priorities, I think. Because that did so little damage that I'd maybe prefer if she just healed. Nice. Still came out ahead, thankfully.
I got you.
See if we have any self-healing stuff we can do here. Allied unit recovers at the end of battle. Revives incapacitated units. Huh. I mean, we should probably do this. I wish I'd realized that was there before. That's a lot you get for 1 point, but it's not an instantaneous effect. So it's kind of hard to gauge fully, I think.
Knew that was coming.
Here's something.
Got the healing tonic.
You're nothing.
Yeah, this AI squad puts in work. It's kind of funny.
I stand ready. Understood.
Did you need me?
Oh, I totally didn't realize.
Done for.
I'm dumb. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. This unit should probably actually just run away. Oh, actually, do we still have Valor points? We can just resurrect, right?
Glad I got backup.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty sick. As long as they're alive, that's gonna be a very hardy unit that's hard to deal with.
No mercy. Higher stick.
Just leave it to Lex.
Okay,
At your
are we able to
service.
fly over and...
Sir,
I'm prepared for anything.
You just try to go around here, okay?
No running.
I think that was net. Yeah, that was net positive because of the healing Valor skill.
you're nothing.
Healing that passive definitely helps. Otherwise, you would have got hit by a magic counterattack. Oh, you're so close to killing there. Good, good. We wiped out the whole front row. Ooh, goodness. I did not expect that, honestly. I didn't think they'd be able to one-shot him.
Nope, saw that.
Well, that's like 3 separate hits. So I guess that lets them really eat through those sort of guarding abilities.
Pride for ya.
Yeah, multi-hits maybe... It's something we haven't really used. So maybe it's something we need to pay more attention to.
I can't fail my...
Just keep getting tougher.
I stand ready.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
I have to catch my breath.
Okay, and they are forced
service.
to rest here because they're out of
Did you
stamina.
need me? I'm prepared for anything.
I want to grab that.
Is that all?
I think that's the last thing that really matters on the map, right? Yeah, not much else matters much.
Here I am.
No running.
Wasn't even worried. Try and make this fun, yeah?
Getting strong.
May the Father smile upon me.
Is it going to be multiple units or just one? It's multiple.
Ready.
Simply
Which
say the
group
word.
has first aid? Oh, it has to be this one. I'm not used to having her as the leader. Okay, yeah, I'm sure we can
Ready.
manage that.
It'll be done.
Weathered the ambush, have you? At least you're making this a compelling fight. I must admit, Monica, you've grown to quite the skilled commander since last we met. True, I mean, she did outposition us. We just have stronger
Did you need
units,
me?
essentially.
advance. I'll show you what a witch can do.
I mean, I have a bunch of extra points. We can just do this, right? Maybe it'll cancel whatever they're trying to accomplish. And they'll have to switch over to healing. Yeah, it stopped the progress of that, so.
Stay in here for now.
We must claim victory. Rest well. I'm prepared for anything.
Bring this group up a bit closer. You are able to move now.
I stand ready.
We're trying to get you close so you can revive.
What should I do now?
How did I walk all the way into them?
Our success is inevitable.
It's fine.
You have my aid. I'm here.
Oh, the magical assist majorly improves our damage on this one.
In another time, another life, perhaps this could have all gone differently.
That only dealt one to everyone? It's so weird what... just how much the assists change the results. I think a lot of the time it's just better RNG is all it's granting. Yeah, wastes his bulk up on the weakest hit. Very good. Yeah, this just all really panned out well. What'd she get damaged by there? Oh, does she like sacrifice her own health to grant other people something like health?
I'm just glad it's
Interesting. Just making sure we don't have any stage conversations, right? Yeah, nothing. Are you able to target them with life aid yet? Yes, you can. Bringing her back to life. And then we can quickly use our bonus XP ability. And then do we have points for first strike still, or is that 3? Yeah, no. I think we're just kind of fine to go ahead here, right? And this should be the end of this battle.
Understood.
Finish her.
We stand to gain nothing from this bloodshed, Lady Monica. I implore you, withdraw your soldiers.
Your breath is wasted on such feeble words, Prince. But if you want to hear the voice of true strength, listen well. There shall be no surrender. Ah, Clive. A pity it is to see you here. Yet pity shall not spare you my blade. Now, come. Your blood will wash clean the Nordheim name.
Milady, no, please. You can join us. You're so cool.
Let us see if you can uphold that boast.
Yeah, they definitely can't. Especially with Cavalry Slayer, wow. I'm always shocked how little it does. Because it's like meant to target cavalry specifically. It's just when they guard anyway, it just reduces the damage too much.
It seems the rumors spoke true. Very well. I admit defeat.
But you do surrender. Just at the very last moment possible. Ooh. A bit of damage. And done. We have conquered this foe. Certainly she'll join our cause now, right?
Another step forth. Keep getting
It's just there's so many units to choose from. I'm getting
A little closer to
it's overload, man. How do I decide? We got the White Knight shield. Ah, there it is. There's the life share effect I think we saw earlier. Activates after an ally is hit by an attack. Share HP with an ally costs 50% of the user's HP. Interesting. If we ever have a unit in the future that is stronger at low health, but they have to use a shield as well. It's an unusual effect. It's just a little bit high cost. I guess if they're in the backline, they're usually safe. So if you have like an AoE team heal, it might be good. Or if they can self-heal at the end of the fight. I'm sure we'll find use for it eventually.
Well met, Prince. I surrender. My life is yours to claim, should you but promise to let my soldiers free.
I'll promise nothing. We come for peace, not blood. Now, the rostrum is yours, Clive. Go on.
What could you possibly have left to say to me?
Only the truth, Monica. Marquis Nordheim is a key benefactor to the Liberation.
He what?
What?
In our fledgling days, we had no backing to speak of, and not to fill our coffers but dust and cobwebs. Until, that is, your grandfather took it upon himself to fund our development. By his words, he'd much sooner see his wealth invested in Cornia's future than stripped barren by its captors.
You mean to say this struggle lacked purpose? To tell me now at its conclusion?
I do not. What remains of your noble house could never risk having its fealty questioned by its Zenoiran masters. Hence, the Marquis sent us here. They will hear you fought valiantly, and were left with no choice but to capitulate.
Wonderful. A drama to rival the scripts of the masters, and I the only one to improvise her lines. 'Tis entirely too believable, coming from that old fox. But should my grandfather wish it, I've no place to disagree. Grant me permission to join the cause, Your Highness.
Any objections, Clive?
Not a one. The Marquis knew all along how this would play out. Questionable though his methods may be, the man clearly bears a vast and profound love for his granddaughter.
Definitely fight with us directly.
We mustn't do that love a disservice.
Let's go.
Not to mention our dire need of reinforcements. Come with us, Monica, and strike true your blade for the Liberation.
You shall know none truer. And mind you don't meet its edge yourself, my former betrothed.
Yeah, I'm glad we got her. I like her overall character. Honorable, willing to fight, witty. Okay, let's see what exact skills she has to contribute. So she's another mounted unit, but we don't know precisely what her other abilities are. I'll not be coming home for some time, Matthias. Inform my grandfather however you must. And please, keep our people safe. I'll see it done, milady. And forgive me for saying so, but, well, I merely hope you find it within yourself to reconcile with Sir Clive. I suppose we'll see. Monica has joined! Woo! Okay, so what do we got here? What are her character skills? We have Hache, Rohi. Oh. So she's the same as Miriam. They are Radiant Knights. Okay. Oh, it's kind of hard to gauge what to do with this, really. We're changing this again so that the target's at least below 75% health. Because we don't want to waste an entire attack on just, you know, a 1 health heal. Magic Barrier, protect someone. What other skills do you got here? Holy Guard. So it's a self-protecting ability. Okay. I need to find room for her somewhere, because, like I said, I like her character. I'd prefer to have her on a more prominent team, but the choice is hard. And we're so far away from getting 5 characters per unit. I guess we're dropping Miriam. I kind of liked her, but not as much. And they have overlap, so... we need to give her some weapons and accessories. Set of the bronze sword. What do we have? Who's the Stingray use? It's only a sword fighter weapon. Interesting. Black iron sword grants crit. I mean, there's not really a reason not to, right? I guess the White Knight shield does make more sense on a character like this because she does have a healing ability. So she can sacrifice her health and then later heal a full row at the end of the fight. I still don't think I'll use it. Instead, we're going to pick up the Blessed Round Shield because she's no longer on any squads, that character. And then last, the accessory slot. Do we have any nice things we can equip here? But I think we've used most. Oh, I guess we could pick up the detoxifying amulet. Otherwise, this just grants some immunity. Quick heal. Interesting. I didn't realize Scarlet's quick heal was from her item. It wasn't just a skill inherent to her. Could also do this fire cure. I guess we'll just take the quenching amulet. Should be fine. The path ahead leads to our border with Bastorius, a snowbound nation to the north. It's mostly Bestrels who live in its lands, beastfolk by another name. They're an insular people, though, and don't warm easily to outsiders. Take care if you find yourself there, especially when the glow of the moon adorns the sky. Interesting. I knew there were beastfolk just because of the targeting stuff. Like the targeting rules, it lets you choose different classes and whatnot. Beastrels were an option. But I'm interested to add some of those to the crew. How do I even get that? Is there a hidden path around here? No. You've shown that no matter how dire the situation, life can improve. I'll not forget that lesson. Come back whenever you please, fair knights. Okay. Do we have stuff to deliver here? Unsullied timber. Interesting. So no, we do not have what we need.
You're in the right place.
Any interesting items here? Defender's Mace. Activates before an ally's attack. Reduce the damage taken by 50% for one attack. That's kind of interesting. A passive ability to reduce damage taken on a healer. I'm trying to think what other passives our healers usually use. There's like quick heal after you get hit, but just reducing the damage straight up might be a bigger deal. War Cry, Dancer's Bracelet. Anything else interesting? Not really. I still don't think any of those are strong enough to really warrant picking them up. It doesn't matter to us common folk who's sitting on the throne. All we can really do is follow their rule. These woods were a real bandit's nest until just recently. Someone must have chased them off, and thank the Father for that. Just want to know... Okay, they have Housecarls, Thieves, and Radiant Knights. We are increasing the amount of people on that squad. We are gaining one more unit. Okay, who are we adding to this group? So we have magic, we have physical damage, we have a general defender, so I guess we could add Miriam, because they don't have a healer currently. Yeah, that all seems fine. He does have a shield equipped, which is good. Is there a better one to use here? I don't think so. Okay. What are we missing up here? Oh, it's one of the graveyards. Nice. I think we only have one left for this mission. Pardon the intrusion, but would you permit me to visit this cemetery? Due to her advanced age, our head cleric, Mother Lila, asked me to offer prayers to the fallen spirits in her stead. Yeah, I think we only have one graveyard left to find. I'm glad I was paying attention to the map, because there was a icon denoting that. Okay, are we able to slide behind this? Is that the way through? Yes, it is indeed. Another divine shard. We must be getting really close to being able to recruit the angel character. In fact, let's just head on back. I want to see how many divine shards we have. Okay, we currently have 7, so I believe we need 3 more. And we'll probably just pick up another lapis pendant. What else is here? There's protection on the cleric's cane. Ooh, an extra base passive point. Reduce damage taken by a row of allies. Now this weapon seems crazy good. I mean, you have a whole extra passive point, so it kind of pays for itself. Then Holy Guard. That's a self-protecting thing and a lot of extra healing. Okay. Nothing else super interesting. I mean, this extra action point is really strong too. I just don't particularly feel like using it right now. Wait, why are all these people wanting to talk? Because that usually means it's new dialogue, right? Everyone in town can't start talking about you. With that kind of renown, stories of your exploits will spread far and wide across Fevrith. Maybe it's just because we got more popular? You ate at the tavern, yeah? I'd recognize that overstuffed look anywhere. Feasting at the tavern cost a spot a coin, sure, but it's gold well spent if it means people getting along better. Yeah, we definitely could invest a bunch of money in just getting the units to have higher bond levels. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're still looking for one more wall carving. Because we know where the unicorn carving is, where the griffin carving is, but there should be a couple more. But one of them was down here, right? This was a carving, right? No, that's a cemetery. Thought I knew where one was. Please let me select the right thing. It does not want me to hover over that question mark. Oh well, we're gonna try to finish clearing out the central region before we go on anywhere else. Do we have any towns we still need to deliver to? We've got this one. Deliveries. And yes, we were able to finish that. The light of hope has returned to our people's eyes, and it's all thanks to you and your liberation army. Even a weak, old woman like me has found ways to aid the rebuilding efforts. Nice, nice. Okay, so we can station a guard here. What area is this? I do not recall. who was... if anyone was here initially. Let's just have Roll help out here.
Watch for you.
We see it.
Okay, do we have enough for this? We do indeed. Getting a good amount of extra honor from all of this too. Thanks a lot, Mr. Elaine. Everyone's happy again, and it's all thanks to you. Let's have Fran hang out
I
here.
won't let you down.
Oh, there's so many things to collect. Ooh, we have a new report conversation apparently. Bruno and Travis. That's some good chopping you're doing there, big guy. I dare you to say that again. If you're here to make fun of me, you can go straight to hell. Easy, easy. I'm just checking in on you. I know how much you hate this kind of busy work, so... I do. But at least it keeps my axe arm moving. I'll take that kind of training any day. Heh. You got something to say to me? Oh, it's nothing. Look, I brought this on myself. You won't hear me complaining, if that's what you're after. Not sure what you mean, but I'll tell you this much. Never change, Bruno. Though, if you're gonna sneak food from the stores, maybe try not to get caught next time. Damn it, Travis. I knew you were only here to make fun of me. We gotta eat, man. Can't just take that food without inviting us along. What is this? Oh, that's the repeatable combat area, right? The battle for Storm, okay. Wasn't this like an ultra high level? Yeah, that's a level 38 battle. No way in hell are we going there. And yeah, this is the Sigils trial, so it's the repeatable battle against, like, what'd they call them? Spirits. Okay, let's try this one next. Are we able to deliver to you? Yes, we are indeed. Very nice. Our days of suffering have finally come to an end, thanks to all of your generous aid. It's been quite some time since I've had such hope for the future. Okay, so we've got everything. Then we can station someone. Clive, you can hang out.
I shall see it done.
Wow, there's so many of these that we're able to deliver to now. Very nice. We should just be getting a bunch of extra resources after each fight now. Thank you kindly, Your Highness. We'd still be living off water and old bread if you hadn't come along and helped us out. Yeah. Actually, no, Monica should be elsewhere.
I'm glad to do it.
Oh, I guess a lot of people probably get new dialogue when we finish repairing their town, so maybe that's why we have so much. Life is cruel and miserable beast, no matter which lord rules over us. Whole town of Cornea is after a new leader, you know. I just pray we find one as kind as you. If you don't mind me saying so, your highness. My grandma says she saw Queen Alinea once. Apparently, she was the most beautiful queen that's ever lived. We may have had ourselves the odd skirmish with Drakenhold here or there. But all in all, life was much easier when Queen Alinea was still around. Units comprised solely of cavalry soldiers boost tremendous mobility compared to their infantry peers. Not to mention, they make for a gallant sight indeed. Oh, just the thought of a man on a horse. The last battle I fought was a right mess, I'll tell you what. Got stuck in the woods, so I couldn't see much. Then we got ambushed and had to run for our lives. Yeah, I guess it is an interesting thought to have a cavalry-only unit so that they can be hyper-mobile. Do we have any others that we could maybe throw on here? Also, I think we want... Where's she at? Melisandre probably on the squad. Yeah, we'll do that. We do have Abel, I guess, so we could make this like the full cavalry only squad mostly. All but one. So that they can respond to most things. And here we have what? Ausch. I guess we just throw Colmuch up front. So I think it's more important for us to have magic damage on this squad. So let's actually swap those out. Putting Melisandre on the back line here, and we should be good. Oh, we already visited that graveyard that's just north of here. Where are we located? What? Yeah, we did. If it's right outside this, we definitely already visited. Okay. Time to continue along. Explore new lands. Are we even allowed to head north of here or no? The path ahead leads to our border with Bastorius, the snowbound nation to the north. Mostly Bestrels who live there. Yep, I already talked to you about that, I think. We are allowed to just pass through, which is pretty nice. What in the world happened here, though? Bunch of, like, war equipment right on the other side of the border that's super run down. Makes you wonder what happened here. Oh my goodness, that guy's zooming. Are we strong enough? We are so close to being strong enough. That's a bit frustrating. Let's just zoom on up here and talk to them. The rebels here? After we just bought the place off Zenoira too. But this is no time to doubt ourselves. We've only one choice, and that's to fight. Battle for Pine. Level 14. That's a bit more than I want to deal with, to be honest. Are we able to just run on past? I think we still have like other lower level places we could deal with. We're just gonna try to avoid everyone. Wow, this is a separate enemy here. The rebels, Good thing I hired those thieves to back me up. Battle for Reverie. Level 13, a little bit more achievable. Oh goodness. We are able to finish that enemy. Are we able to finish this enemy? Yep. How about this one? We are strong enough to just brute force. So you're the rebels who wreak havoc upon these lands. On my father's honor, you won't take this town. There's a lot of really close together towns here. Level 12, that one's a bit easier to deal with, it seems. I don't know. I think I'm going to head over here and try to head up this way. Ooh, there should be lower level fights in the area, I think. Yeah, this one's level 11, so I guess it does still gradually increase here as we go along. This might be our last fight of the night. I am realizing just now. Oh, it did get pretty late already. Again, these Noiran worms gnaw at the fabric of our lands. No matter. The knight-errant Laurent shall see you exterminated, down to the very last. That's not a name I'm familiar with. Who is he? I couldn't say, my prince. Yet, if nothing else, it would appear he wishes to fight at our side. Liberation's command post. What the hell? This is such a tiny map. Holy mackerel.
A test for my magic.
Like, we can basically place our units right on top of them. It's crazy.
By the grace of the Holy Unicorn.
Honestly, it's kind of nice. Just to be able to kind of brute force these. I do want to check stage conversations. None available. Okay.
I shall see it done. Until my dying breath.
Holy, that guy has a lot of health. Wild Rush, Assaulting Lands, Quick Guard, so he's a great knight. What in the world? Level 25 passive skill? Huh. Like, most people do not have this many different abilities that I've seen. Maybe I haven't realized that maybe Thief is like a base class and we'll be able to upgrade it later to unlock more? I don't know. That'd be nice. Maybe you normally have to be like level 20 to unlock these higher level classes. Because I was kind of surprised at how relatively few overall abilities everyone got. It's like 2 attack abilities, 2 passives. Yeah, and this guy, interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see,
I'll show
I guess.
you what a witch can do. It'll be done. Is that all?
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. I advance.
Be careful.
Okay, reduces damage in this
Until my
AoE.
dying breath.
Let's see what you're capable of.
20% less damage, you know. Really close fight here. We barely eke out the win.
As I thought.
By that, I mean crushing victory, but you know, whatever.
I refuse.
I stay
Now, this
We
is a
must
far
claim
less
victory.
crushing victory. Because it's not... Wait. When did we get launched back?
I'm on my way.
I see you don't
Anyway, we can finish off these 2 that are assisting.
Be gone from my sight.
So that should be nice.
Face me and be cut down.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Dead and buried.
Finish them
I
off.
advance.
How close are we to the time limit? Oh no, panic.
I refuse.
I must
Our
Not in the
success
slightest.
is inevitable. You have my aid.
Okay, yeah, we'll watch this one. Ooh, nice. The passive curse is gonna make it so the front guys can't self-heal. Wait, what? They still have passive points? They have so many passive points in this fight. They're really making this guy weak
You've
up
nothing
front.
to fear.
quiet down now.
Bit sad about that. I don't want her debuffed much, if possible. Okay, he self-heals the one time. These fights are getting pretty involved at this point. Very nice. And then we finish them off one final time.
Your fate is sealed. I refuse to yield. Let's see what you're
Do we have
capable
anyone
of.
low level? Yeah, this group is still a bit lower level.
Succumb to sloth.
But even with initiative down, they still get that off pretty quick.
I was worried there.
Yield to me.
Quiet down now.
I should try to get her to target someone else with the
I'm just glad it's over.
AP giving heal.
I can't wait.
I wonder if I'm stronger.
Might be
than
able to change her target priority somehow. Just what manner of man is this Lawrence? Good question. We shall have to see. We are indeed saving. We're all the way back to the top of the list, I see. Very slowly gaining renown. I can't thank you enough for liberating our fort. Oh, and it's real dangerous up ahead. Be careful out there. There's the Neurons out here patrolling the area. Try and keep an eye out if you plan on pressing forward. Okay. I'm kind of surprised Laurent or whatever his name is, like, he didn't join us, or we didn't talk really any extra at all after that. Maybe he will join us again in one of our like next fights in the area. Wow, this really didn't clear up much of the area at all. I guess it was like a really quick fight, so it somewhat makes sense, right? Come to take the harbor, huh? Well, too bad. I'm gonna burn it to the ground. Well, that's rude. I was a fool. I said I was going to stop after the last one. What am I doing? Yeah, he's joining here as well, I see. The heavens themselves shall deliver judgment upon you, foul sinners. Now prepare to be run through by the knight-errant, Laurent. Hey, it's that guy from earlier. I recognize his voice. Hey, it's another tiny map. That is so nice. I'm really liking the small maps.
A test for my magic. To the skies.
Like, it's not a huge brawl, but this doesn't have huge story importance, so it makes sense for it to just be a smaller scale battle. No, the port's on fire. Those jerks.
Gray skies. What magic should I? I'll lend you my aid.
Is there an armored enemy here? There isn't. I'm just surprised this team specifically did so much more damage than the other options. That spin is really cool. It'd kind of be nice if we got a unit like that. I don't think we've seen any that we can recruit thus far. Unless it's a higher level ability that I didn't realize someone has. has. Like the axe guy we recruited really early on, maybe he unlocked it. And I just didn't realize.
I have plenty more where that came from. A victory years in the making.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea.
I want to double check that there's not a stage conversation. We still can't talk with them.
I shall see
Kind of
it done.
unusual, but... Oh my god, look at that
By
damage!
your royal word.
What is that? This guy's cracked.
See what you're capable.
I refuse.
What
We must claim victory.
Let's see what you're capable of.
I must never yield.
And wow, he's zooming.
I refuse to yield.
I must.
I stay.
Your fate is sealed.
I see you don't.
Let's join our strength.
Where's our
Our success.
pinky
We
squad?
must
It's this
claim
one.
victory.
Let's start off with this, just because we'll take minimal damage.
Your body grows heavy.
Now that curse really is such a big deal, I feel like.
You've nothing to fear.
Getting rid of so many passive points.
I've had enough of this is for you.
This will hurt.
God, they have so much self-healing going on, man.
You're mine.
Finish them.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, I guess we just didn't have quite enough damage to fully clear these enemies.
Our success is inevitable.
We do this time, though. So. How dare they burn the place down? Like, seriously, what the hell? Just rude of them.
I was worried there.
I've had enough of
Actually, I think I already had 2 conditions set for the active heal,
strength.
so we can't really increase the targeting beyond that.
Come here.
'Cause I'd like to prioritize like the person with the highest attack, but if we're already checking to make sure she has a certain amount of AP, that the enemy or the person being healed has a certain amount of health, I don't know. We'll still check. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. But hey, we finished it. Very nice. I did not read what that said at all. Probably should have. I wasn't expecting it to just pop up there for some bizarre reason. Renown points acquired. We are so powerful. Can we talk to the one the one night guy now? Or is he gonna run off again? Okay, good. We're talking, I think. Oh, nope, not to him again. Our town is free, and it's all thanks to your army. What would we ever have done without you? By the way, you can catch a boat from here to a secluded shore. Ah, so that's to... It's out here, I assume? Or maybe even to reach this other region? Because this isn't linked by land at all. So it makes sense that you would need to boat somewhere. Oh, before I forget, we had Sharon. I wanted to check. Our active heal is to target the lowest HP percent, which I'm not so sure about. Actually, I think I know. So, HP. If target's HP is below 50%, then we target them with this. Otherwise, we active heal. We move this up. So if someone is not below 50% HP, instead we will heal the person with the highest attack, if that is an option. Highest physical attack gets targeted. And the normal heal's doing nothing. It's just there in case we get rid of this weapon and she'll still have her action. It's not causing problems there. Okay, I guess there is a maximum amount of tactics you can have up and down. Like, I can't scroll any lower on this to add additional tactics. Okay, so first, we target someone if they're low health. Second, we target someone with high attack. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're fine. Up until a few years ago, this harbor was used to transport bestial slaves. Not our finest hour. Good, this universe thinks that slavery's bad, which because it is, yes. Let's go, they know. Oh, here's one of the carvings. Mermaid carving. Unfortunately, this one doesn't appear to be responding because you're supposed to go in a certain order. And I think we've found every carving except for one now. We do have enough to deliver here, thankfully. This town was well and truly headed towards destruction. I fear what would have transpired without your aid. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I mean, yeah, they were literally razing the town, so, like, burning it, so. Very good thing we decided to stop by and help out. Albin was the one I was talking about for... he may have that big AoE attack, and I just haven't used him at all in quite a while. So where are you, Albin? Rolling axe. Attack a row of enemies with multiple hits. Inflicts physical defense minus 15. Okay, yep. So it's like I thought. We did have that type of unit. I just didn't realize because he hadn't reached high enough level to utilize that skill. Yeah, I must be getting tired here. This town was well, yeah. We already said that. I don't know why you got that again. Got a ship headed for a secluded shore. So I guess we could check that out just to see. Strange. The rocks here are lined up in a perfect circle. Nothing else? Okay, understood. What is this area? I'm surprised there are enemies roaming here when it feels like we should have enough of a control on nearby places for it to not matter. Like, where is the battle to free this area? This is a massive space. We're just getting more of those ashes, I guess. Oh, wow. Is this the same angel? It is. So did she just show up at all the locations marked? We do have 11, so we could recruit her now, I believe. if we want to buy something. Otherwise, we can wait for 4 more if we wanted to get that staff, I believe. Yeah, the cleric's cane, which would be nice. I think we'll quickly run around, see if we can find more divine shards. And if we can't find enough, then we'll just recruit her anyway. Okay, so there is a huge battle here. But will that really clear this entire quadrant of the map of enemies? Seems like a very large space of land, tract of land, to be controlled by that one singular fight. Okay, so yeah, we're scouring around for divine shards. Already checked all these ruins. There's really nothing else. Wow, that's wild. Actually, I think we only need 1 more divine shard now. So there has to be one lying around that we missed. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize so much of this land was blocked off by rivers. So that central region is like far more... It's somewhat defended from attacks just because the waterways make it difficult to approach. And mountains. So it is a very logical location for their capital. It's very central and very well guarded, it appears. Am I able to kill you? Please tell me I can. Yes. Nice. We're just looking for 1 more divine shard. That's a light feather. What the heck? That's not a divine shard. This might be, though. Nope. Healing tonic. What are all these people doing? An outbreak here as well. I see. We have not seen these plague doctors before. I'll report the word to Lord Ghislaine at once. The rest of you continue your search of the area. Survey the entire region if you must. What was that about? And what's with the creepy masks? I can't say. Perhaps the townsfolk will know more. Excuse me, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the women who were just standing here? Oh, them? They work for the local lord, a guy by the name of Ghislaine. And they wear those masks to keep themselves safe from the plague that's been running rampant around here. Of course, there's a rumor in town that Ghislaine's the one who started the disease in the first place. All for some kind of dark experiments. You claim the Lord himself to be responsible. Just repeating what I heard, sir. But I do know they've been hauling off the sick. It's scary stuff, I'll tell you what. Indeed. Come, Lex. We can't let this wickedness continue unimpeded. It'll be interesting to find out if he actually is causing it. Oh, goodness. We are not strong enough to face a lot of these. I want to check what level this fight is. 14, yeah, this is a scary area. Oh my god, they're zooming. We're rounding up plague victims here. Stay back if you don't want to catch nothing. Let's just discover this. It's just another ring of rocks. So there has to be someone we can recruit later. Oh, is this the one? This is the one! Yes, we found it! The carving began to glow when I touched it. The Minotaur, The journal notes this as the first location in the sequence. Looks like we're on the right track. Another divine shard, yes! Yes! Okay, so... quest log. Where are they? The Sigils of the Ancients is the one. No, it's not. I lied. Carved of cornea stone. Minotaur, mermaid, griffin, and unicorn. We already got the Minotaur. The mermaid was up here. And then next up, Griffin and Unicorn. So I believe the Griffin one, yeah, it's right there. And now the unicorn, was it here? It is, okay. By far the most central of the carvings. I guess it's still kind of off the beaten path though. The unicorn, The journal notes this is the 4th location in the sequence. And just as expected, here's the treasure that slumbered within. I'm sure we can find a good use for it. Ah, this certainly does bring back memories. Thankfully, you're never too old to enjoy a good puzzle. The King's Blade Hornix. Honors and War Funds. We got a sword. I see. Weapons, King's Blade, Cornix. Oh wow, 15 attack and then all stats get +5. So stat-wise, that is very good. What do we have currently? We have the Hallowed Blade, which heals when using an active skill. Honestly, he has too much self-healing already, I feel like. So maybe we just give him more stats. Otherwise, we could give it to Berenice, for example, because she just does so many counterattacks that it could really boost our strength on that squad. Yeah, I think I'm between these two. We either do it on the main character, or we give it to Berenice. Yeah, none of the others I care to give it to, so I do think Berenice, she does so many more attacks in a single bout that we're going to give it to her. And we just opened up a Baroque sword if someone doesn't have a sword better than that already. And then this literally can only be given to her. Yeah, I think we're good then. That's nice. I do see a heart on the map, so it looks like we had another increased bond. Elaine and Clive. Ah! Yeah! He's galloping along. Hello now. Thanks for letting me ride with you, sir. When I grow up, I want to be a knight, just like you. 'Tis a fine thing to aspire to indeed. Now then, I must be off. Oh, wait until my friends hear about this. Hello there, your highness. That was kind of you to do, Clive. Though you and Adel are both of noble lineage, you never let such matters hinder your relationship with the common man. As is our duty as Knights of the Ashen Blue, status and station are nigh meaningless here in our province. To join our order, all one needs is the talent to hold a blade and the ambition to see their journey through. One such as that boy from earlier? But of course, so long as he truly wishes to become a knight. Think of Berenice and her lack of a horse. Being born to commoner parents, she couldn't afford a steed of her own. And while she claims it's due to her dislike of beasts, she simply never had the opportunity to learn. Yet, while she stood with our order, who was every ounce our equal. A point well made. In truth, I always believed a knight had to come from noble birth. Cornea is a nation of great history, Your Highness. Of great noble families who have endured for centuries, while those beneath them are resigned to subsist off their land. Most knights, on the other hand, being to the lower nobility, a class fully subservient to those more illustrious houses. And while you might expect such vassalage to be a positive thing, it is often ripe with abuse and exploitation. Yet the province of the Ashen Blue exists to upend such a system, as has been its purpose ever since King Gerard granted our order the land we stand upon. My grandfather, the Sacred Blade of Cornea. I only knew him from the portraits I've seen on the castle walls myself. And what a fine image they must have painted. He truly was a master of the sword, as his name suggests. But from what I understand, he often questioned the morality of royal rule. Why, he did. Why did he deserve to lead the nation? Simply because of the lineage into which he was born. It was with... I cannot read right now, dude. It was that doubt which led him to frequently roam the land, enlisting to his service any able subject he came across, no matter their birth. It is a spirit which the Ashen Blue carries forth to this day in our rejection of minutiae like title or status. We are all knights under the same banner, equals in every way imaginable. Though, as you might expect, such bold proclamations have never garnered the support of the upper nobility. In fact, they've ever despised our order for tarnishing their legacy of their storied houses. While we swore allegiance to only one sovereign, the great King Gerard, who bestowed this province upon us, and thus our territory has served as a deterrent to the nobility's influence, and the cornerstone of a lasting peace in the region. 'Tis some story indeed, Clive. I understand now why you declined to join my royal guard. It was out of pride for your homeland, and the will to see its ideals carried through to the next generation of knights. I only hope I didn't bore you with the tale, Your Highness. You did no such thing. 'Tis clear to me now that I know almost nothing about my own kingdom. Please, you mustn't speak so ill of yourself. In the future, Clive, I wish to hear more of this province, and of your life within its borders, should you be willing to share. I would be most honored. Acquired 2 honors, let's go! Okay, where else are we going? So the other thing we wanted to find was the last graveyard, right? I'm a bit surprised we haven't run into it yet. I really do feel like there should be one more readily accessible. It'll be kind of unfortunate if it's in the center region. Oh, I did want to check and see, am I able to leave here, or are they going to restrict it for later in the story? Rebel fools! Pistorius belongs to us now, and you'll never have it back. Let me guess, super high level? 25, yeah, we aren't getting through there for a while. I thought so, because, I mean, the game was very clearly pointing us towards the southern regions next. Oh yeah, I forgot. How many... I think we got the last divine shard we needed. So yeah, we now have 15, so we can buy the Cleric's Cane. Feel free to return whenever you found more divine shards. Thank you, Elaine. That seems to be all the divine shards I needed. In here. These are for you. Arnelli and... Ooh, wow. We got both plus AP and plus PP on the reward pendants here. Both really good. With my task complete, these wings now soar for the liberation alone. Be sure to use them well. Feather Sword. Feather Sword can buff themselves and bear a good balance of attack and defense. Oh, is this a generic one now? It is. Hello there, my prince. I've inherited Lady Oclise's Divine Shard duties for the time being. Please feel free to speak with me whenever you'd like to exchange for items. Understandable. Okay, any crazy stuff available now? Not really. None that I'm super gung-ho about grabbing. I think the last thing now is to figure out what squad we want her to be a part of. Because I definitely want to use her. What? Okay, she has 2 action points and 2 passive points, which we have not seen up till now. And yeah, the abilities here go up to level 30 and 25. So it's leading me more into thinking this is an advanced class. Feather Sword is like the 2nd level of classes, and we just haven't unlocked higher classes for all these other units that we... So yeah, if there is class advancement, that's really nice. I wonder if you get multiple options or if it's just one superior version of the class. Interesting. But okay, attack a single enemy, inflicts evasion -20, grants her evasion, or inflicts defense -20, grants her defense. Passive skill accelerate, grants her initiative and accuracy right at the start, and later she will gain block an enemy with a medium guard, grants the user +1 passive point during the day. How strange. So the day-night cycle is going to matter at some point? I mean, I doubt the day-night changes mid-battle, but maybe it does. This one consumes all of the user's buffs and increases attack power for 1 attack. Number of buffs consumed times attack percent. Kind of interesting. Haste. Negate an ally's battle wait time. What does this mean? Battle wait time. So does that mean when you're resting? No, I don't know what this means. I don't know what battle wait time is. Leader effect, ignore terrain. Very nice. Class trait, double dodge versus grounded melee. Interesting. For weapon, she gains accuracy and evasion. The shield, she just gains also accuracy and evasion. Didn't we have... Where's it at? The coin grants evasion, so we're getting that. Oh, it'd be so nice to have like one more good evasion item. Oh, silken scarf. Maybe we buy one of those from somewhere. I guess we could also just gain another action point off that though. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Spiral Sword, I wanted to press Y so that it's higher priority. No, first we're putting Shield Smite, Condition 1, Unit Type. What's it called? If they're armored, we hit them with the defense down. Otherwise, we go for the evasion boosting. And we want to target, I think, the person just with lowest HP, most likely. Oh, what did I do? No! Why is that optimized? Why is there an optimize option that just rids us of all our stuff? What do they know about optimization, really? Okay, like we said, if there are armored units Is there any other type of unit that we really think would be too tanky? Not really. So what I wanted to do was add an additional tactic. We're moving it up top. And we're trying to target specifically the archers because she's presumably weak to archers. I think we also do it for... Huh. I guess we can't specify the sword characters that have true targeting on them. Because it's not an overall unit type, it's a specific class. Like a subclass. So I guess we can't really focus on that. She gains initiative and accuracy. Is there another passive we'd want? It'd be really nice to give her something that lets her use another passive ability. Otherwise, she's just getting faster and more accurate twice over, which is okay, but it's not crazy. But whose squad are we putting her on? Bunch of extra actions on this squad could be kind of nice. Or here, maybe? She does have super high evasion. So does she want to be front row? I just want her to be on a squad I'm going to be using all the time, though, because she's so cool. I want to check our shields real quick. I want to see if there's a shield that will grant us a defensive ability. None of these do. Because if I could have her be able to guard an ally from attacks, that would be super nice, but we can't. Doesn't appear to be an option. Do I switch our archer to another squad? Like, we've gotten so much use out of him, but I kind of think... Where are you at, buddy? It's just so hard to decide, dude. We have too many units. I like too many of the characters. It's a problem. Stop making cool characters and giving them to us. We have too many choices. Okay, anyway. We could make them the leader. It depends if we care about the magic support attacks, which I do think that does a lot. Actually, we have Yana here, and we have Rolf up here. Is that better? And then we make you the leader here, make her the leader here. I guess we can go with this. Okay. Goodness. There's so much to be done here. We have so many characters to deal with. But I believe that is the end of our gaming today. Well, a bunch of fun, though. Oh yeah, it's already after midnight. Oh, goodness. Well, I did take a nap after work today, so it's not going to be too bad. But yeah, anyway, bunch of fun. Really enjoy this game. I still don't feel like it's the most amazing stream game. It's just kind of hard to provide insightful commentary or springboard off stuff. And it's such a, like, optimizing is the most fun thing, but that's not really fun to watch. You want to see the battles, you want to see the story progress if you're watching, in my mind. But I don't know, maybe some people will really get into it. And I also think this sort of game, if you do have a larger audience, it could be one of those that you can kind of be battling in the background and going on tangents on all sorts of stuff. I don't think I'm trying to think if I have anything else to talk about really, just out of nowhere. It's kind of hard when I know there aren't people out there to bounce off of in the chat. Like, I could just ramble right now about... I've said I coach an esports team at the school I work at. And they've progressed on some other things, which is kind of nice. Oh, that's different than I thought. I need to check that later. But yeah. Work. Yeah, they have a finals thing coming up for the state. They did not manage to participate in it, but it's still a nice opportunity to visit a college. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited. I hope they enjoy it. I hope they all want to participate. But yeah, the esports is wrapping up here though, so I'll probably have more time to stream. I do feel a bit bad. It's like, it'd be nice if they could just come and keep playing it forever. I could keep going, but it has to end at some point, right? And maybe if there was a secondary coach and we could trade off, it wasn't like every single day I was in there for extra time. But yeah, all good things come to an end. I think overall this year though, they probably had a good time, so I'm quite glad about that. Hopefully next year goes smoothly as well, now that we better know the inner workings of the system. So, but okay, anyways, yeah, that's the end of it for me today. This has been Zerzon. I stream off and on whenever I'm free, and I should be free a lot more often here coming up soon. So I hope you stop by again if you're interested. Anyways, hope you had a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all at the next stream. Goodbye and farewell.